Scott at Texas Home Loans here to answer the question, do you pay closing costs with a VA loan? The answer is yes, either directly or indirectly. You will have to pay closing costs. Now, even though this is a zero down loan, you will pay title fees, appraisal if needed, any lender fees and other third-party fees. So that being said, you want to be in a situation where you have your closing costs to the side. So another question is, how much is this? Well, a good rule of thumb, like on a $400,000 loan, budget, it's probably in the high side, budget $7,000. That pays for 1 year's worth of insurance up front, fills up your escrow account, pays your title fees. The title can increase and vary a lot depending on your contract, whether the seller's paying the owner's title policy. I can go over that with you, inform you, and tell you how to set that up correctly. Some people, that's a big surprise. That can be a $3,000 swing. Either you pay it or the sellers pay it, and that's negotiated in the contract. So that being said, the answer to the question is yes, you do have to pay closing costs. You can use them as seller pay concessions sometimes. Sometimes you can, that will help you, but the problem is that's also negotiated because the sellers are now paying for it. And what you don't want to do is you don't want to appear weak. You don't want to appear like not a strong borrower. So sometimes it's better to pay that out of pocket. Now, if you don't have it, then you have to you would have to ask the sellers. This is a risk because sometimes the sellers view this as weak. You know, it's kind of a stigma. Oh, we don't have any money, so therefore you might not close. Is it legitimate? Probably a little bit. If I was selling a house and somebody has zero money, even for closing costs, I might think, oh, and then somebody else comes along and said, I've got very strong assets. Well, you go with the strong assets. So even if you barely have the money, maybe you don't want to project this because this will be weakness. Hopefully this is helpful on whether you have to pay closing costs. And thank you for your service from Texas Home Loans. We're here for you. Look at my other videos and we talk about how most banks overcharge veterans because they increase their profit margins on veterans. It's a dirty open secret in lending, and you need to be aware of that. You earned a lower rate. Most banks don't give it to you. They actually steal it from you. And it's in the numbers. This is not made up, and you could Google Rocket paying $400 million fine for overcharging VA. Fairway paid a $200 million fine. These are real fines. So think about that when you're getting a loan. Think about who you're giving money to. I can explain it to you. We want to earn your business and kind of go against the grain as to what banking has done in the future, or in the past, which is control you. We want to be the future, which is giving you a good deal, earning your business, and giving you a fair shake, and thanking you for your service with lower rates and lower payments. Those payments can be over $100,000 over 30 years. So these other people do a lot of talk, but then they rip off the clients. So don't fall for that trick. We can show you the numbers. We're here to help you, and thank you for your service.